Hello friends, today we will implement a full adder on a breadboard. For this we need one breadboard, one XOR gate IC that is 7486, one AND gate IC that is 7408 and one OR gate IC that is 7432. Also we need two LEDs to observe the output. And for this LED, we need 200 ohm resistor to connect these LEDs and some connecting single stand wires. Also, we need a battery of 4 volt or 4.5 volt or less than 5 volt. You can use any battery. If you are new to DPV technology, then please don't forget to subscribe us. First, we will insert this wire here so that we can use the entire row, the first row, as ground, and here this first row, this row as VCC. To implement a full adder, we need two XOR gate, two AND gate, and one OR gate. In a XOR gate IC that is in 7486, there are 4 XOR gates. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are using first and second XOR gate. That is pin number 1 and 2 are the input of the first XOR gate and 3 is the output, and pin number 4 and 5 is the input of the second XOR gate and 6 is the output. That is why we have written here 1, 2 input, 3 output, 4, 5 input, 6 output. Similarly, in a 7408 IC, there are 4 AND gates. So we are using the first two AND gates. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's why we have written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in a OR gate IC, that is in 7432, there are also 4 OR gate ICs, OR gates. So we will use only the first one, that is 1, 2 and 3. That is 1, 2 and 3 pin number. When we keep the IC in such position, that is this cut mark to the left side, then we can see that the first one is pin number 1, then 2, like that. So here 1, 2, 3 to up to 7 and 8, 9, 10 up to 14. Similarly for AND gate and for OR gate also. So first we will insert the XOR gate IC into the breadboard. Then we will insert the AND gate IC into the breadboard and then OR gate by keeping this cut mark to the left side for each IC. From the diagram, we can see that pin number 1 of the XOR gate is connected to pin number 1 of the AND gate. So by using a single stand connecting wire, we will connect pin number 1 of the XOR gate to pin number 1 of the AND gate. And we can see that pin number 2 of the XOR gate is connected to pin number 2 of the AND gate. So we will connect from pin number 2 to pin number 2 of the AND gate. Then pin number 3 of the XOR gate is connected to pin number 4 of the second XOR gate. That means pin number 3 of this IC is connected to pin number 4. We have to connect pin number 3 here and it is connected to pin number 4. So 3 and 4 is now connected. Now pin number 4 of the XOR gate is again connected to pin number 4 of the AND gate. So here is the pin number 4, 1 2 3 4, to connected to pin number 4. That means here pin number 4 of the AND gate. Again pin number 5 of the XOR gate is connected to pin number 5 of the AND gate. So this one is 5 because 1 2 3 4 5. This one is 5 and it is connected to pin number 5 here. It's pin number 5 of the AND gate. Pin number 3 of the AND gate is connected to pin number 2 of the OR gate. So 1 2 3 here, 3 is connected to pin number 2 of the OR gate, and pin number 6 is connected to pin number 1 of the OR gate. So here is the 6 and this 6 is connected to pin number 1 of the OR gate. 6 is the output that will represent sum and 3 is the output that will represent carry. So 6 is the output of the XOR gate. So here is the pin number 6 and we will connect a wire here up to this point 6 and 3 of the OR gate. So 1 2 here is the pin number 3 and it is connected to here. Now to observe the output we will use two LEDs. So to use these LEDs we have to use two 100 ohm resistor so that the LEDs will not be damaged. So we will connect this resistor from this point to this point and then we will connect the positive terminal of the LED to this terminal of the resistor and then the negative terminal is connected to ground. Similarly for the second output we will also use a resistor and we will insert it here and then we will connect the positive terminal of this LED and negative terminal is grounded. So now our circuit is ready. Now we have to connect the ground pin of each IC to ground and VCC pin to VCC. That means pin number 7 of SIC is ground and 14 is VCC. So we have to connect the VCC and ground for SIC. Here is the pin number 7 of the XOR gate and it is grounded. Then here is the 7 pin number of the AND gate and it is grounded. Then here is the 7 of the OR gate and it is also, we will connect it to ground. Now 14 of XOR gate is connected to ground and 14 of AND gate is connected to VCC and 14 of this OR gate is connected to VCC. So now we have to connect the A, B and C terminal. So if you are new to DPP technology, please don't forget to subscribe us. Now we will going to connect this A, B, C. A is connected to pin number 1 of the XOR gate, or we can connect it to pin number 1 of the AND gate since 1 is connected to 1. So we will use a wire and connect it to pin number 1 of the XOR gate. Then B is connected to pin number 2 of the XOR gate. So we will connect it to pin number 2 of the XOR gate. Then CI, that is C in, is connected to pin number 5 of the AND gate or XOR gate. So we will connect it from pin number 5 of the XOR gate. 1 2 3 4 5. So this one is 5. Now A B C is ready. So we can connect it to push button also. So we will directly use it and observe the output. Now we have to connect the battery to the breadboard. So we will connect the positive terminal of the battery to VCC row that we have considered, and negative terminal of the battery to ground of the ground row of the breadboard. So now our battery is also connected. Now our circuit is ready. Now we will observe the output according to our truth table. Here is our truth table. When A equals 0, B equals 0, Ci is 0, then sum is 0, carry is 0. So we will observe it here now. So we will connect the A terminal, that is the first terminal, to ground, that is 0. Then second terminal, that is B, to ground, and then C, that is third terminal, is ground. Then we can see 0 0. Next we will verify it for next set of inputs A0, B0, Ci1. Then we will A is connected to 0, then second terminal B is connected to 0, then Ci, that is third terminal, is connected to VCC, that is 1. So we can see that the first one, that is sum, is 1. Here it is represent sum because it is connected to XOR gate IC pin number 6. Here you see, so it is 1, and the second one is 0, that is carry is 0. Now we will observe it for third set of input, that is 0 1 0. That is first terminal is 0, second terminal is connected to VCC, and third terminal is connected to ground 0. We can see 1 0, output is 1 0. Now you do it for all the set of inputs and you will get the result. Suppose randomly we will select this set of inputs. So this set of inputs, so 0 1 1. So first one is 0, then second one is 1, it is connected to 1, then Ci is also connected to 1. Now we can see the output is 0 1, that is here sum is 0 and carry is 1. So you can do for all the set of inputs. So thank you for watching the video.